One of the questions that comes up anytime a professor tries something new in the way that they teach, something that's not standard lecture format, is why are you going to teach this way? So what we're going to be doing this semester is a lot of the lecture work will be covered by you by watching videos that I've created that will have my voice and sometimes my face on them. And we'll give you the theory and the content of the course and sometimes some worked examples. Instead of me standing up and doing a standard lecture format. And then what's going to happen in class is we're going to be much more active in doing things and going over example problems and having you work them in an interesting variety of ways. So to answer the question, why do I teach this way? One of the answers to that question is efficiency. Lecture is a great way of delivering information, but it's slow and it takes a long time in our class periods to cover the kind of material that we need to cover in one semester, whether it's general chemistry or nursing chemistry or physical chemistry. If we spend all of our time lecturing, we will get done all the material that we need to during the semester, but we won't have very much time to go through examples of real problems that you can solve using these techniques that we're going to learn and real world applications of these problems. So the first thing that happens is if we move the lecture content of this course to videos and you watch them outside of class, or even if we watch some of them in class, it will save us some time, because as it turns out, research has shown that these videos are at least one-third quicker. They're actually two-thirds quicker. They take one-third the amount of time to deliver a lecture topic on these videos as it would in a normal lecture class. So that gives us more time to work examples and to try things out in class. It also gives us more time to have you guys practice. If I deliver all the lecture material during class and that's all we have time to do, then you do your homework at home without me. But if I deliver the lecture material through these videos, then you do your work with me present to be able to help you practice, to point out things that may help you with given problems, to head off problems that you're having right at the beginning. So the more practice that you do in chemistry, the better, and the more of it you do with each other and with me present, the better. Research has shown that the more students move around while they are learning, the better they are at retaining the information that they've learned. So when you're watching my videos, feel free to pause them at any point that you start to feel distracted or start to feel yourself drifting off. Get up and walk around. Watch them while you're walking around, as long as you're very careful. If you can watch these videos on a mobile device and you can walk a little bit and move while you watch them, that's great. If you need to pause them every couple of minutes, that's also fine, and you can move around. And then the same thing in our classroom setting. Quite often the work that I'll have you doing as groups or individually or with me will involve you moving around to create something that can be used as a teaching tool for this material later on. So we'll get you moving around. That's going to help you learn that much more quickly and that much more efficiently. And by the end of the semester, I hope that each of you becomes not just a student, but a teacher of this material. One of the things I found over the course of my life, and research bears this out, people really learn things when they put themselves in a position to have to teach it. And so I'm not only going to teach you this material, but I want to teach you to teach this material, teach you to teach each other, teach you to teach others, and by the end of the semester you should have a real understanding of how this material fits in your mind, of how this material fits in the universe. And the other thing is transparency. If I record what this class is going to look like from at least a lecture and theory standpoint, and I place it on the internet so that you can look at it, you can share it with others, people can see exactly what my chemistry classes look like, and you can share those with other people before they take my class. They can decide whether they like this or not, and we're just being very, very transparent about what we do. And I think that helps people evaluate how and if they want to be a part of this learning environment. Now, in light of all this, in light of what I am doing as a teacher to prepare for this class and this new and interesting way of teaching, what do you as a student need to do in order to be successful? And the first thing is watch the videos. Some of them I may show in class, but that doesn't mean I want you to not watch them at home. The more times you watch these, the better. Sometimes you might want to watch them pausing often to take notes. Other times you might want to just sit in your bed and watch them as you're falling asleep. Watch each video several times. The repetition helps with learning. Videos will be fairly short. They'll all be under 15 minutes each, and that will prepare you for this class. The videos don't take the place of the book. They supplement the book. And so, and I'll have a whole separate video telling you how to best use the book in conjunction with the videos to make you successful in this course. So be prepared to do that as well. Come to class excited to learn and excited to participate. If you just want to come and sit for 45 minutes or 50 minutes or an hour and a quarter, however long you have me for lecture, things are not going to work out for you, because we're going to have an active class. We're going to move around. We're going to do things. Chemistry is a science where we do things. And again, like I said earlier, practice, practice, practice. Practice these problems at home. Practice these problems with me. Practice them when we're in class. And the more you do that, the better you'll understand your universe from a chemistry perspective. Become a teacher thinker. We send you to college, hopefully, to become a thinker. But you become a real thinker. You've really thought through the material in a way that's going to make it last in your mind. It's going to make you have lasting learning from this course if you learn to teach it to others. So every time we learn a new concept, be thinking, if I met up with someone who didn't know this and had never seen this before, how would I explain it to that person? How can I put this in my own words to make it understandable and digestible and enjoyable for some other human being who's not here? And if you do all of these things, chemistry will go very well for you this semester, and you will be successful in this class, and you'll enjoy it.